Next stage, a man looking for trouble. What can you see beyond the darkness?
When you look beyond the darkness, tell me, what do you see? It's your boy T-I-N-Y to the P. Yeah, he's looking for trouble here on twitch.tv with Crash or Jade or Spyro or Leon Kennedy. Is there a new game to start? Is he doing some art? Maybe knowledge of an 80s children's show to impart? Cause he's pentiferous, vigorous, rigorous. He's damn vociferous. When arting or Mario Karting, he's straight carnivorous. Tiny Peter. Tiny Peter.
Check the mic and make sure it sounds right, boys.
With a great rate of save states debating his fate, Peter's greeted by emote of cheaters when people donate. Give him a or a and we'll build up the hype, and I'll struggle to read half the words that you type. So are you ready to go? Come on, what will it be? Are we gaming or painting or watching dated kids TV? Grab a bite, crack a strike, dim the lights, sit tight, cause the stream's about to start and the mics sound right, boy. Tiny Peter. Tiny Peter.
Check the mic and make sure it sounds right, boys.
Boy.
Oh, hello everyone. It's the spooky month. Hello. Welcome to a live stream with me, Tiny Peter. I did try to...
Friendly ghost.
Oh, friendly ghost.
Oh yeah. Here we go. It's spooky stream time with your boy Tiny Peter.
Uh-huh.
Hello TP.
Hello.
How are you? How was your weekend? Really excited to send Tat for the Tat Appeal 2024. Got some goodies ready and a potential worst games ever contender.
Ooh.
Hope you are having an amazing day.
Thank you very much, Stephen. I did try to have some slightly more Halloween-themed light colours. See, that's green, but the moment you can see it, as soon as I turn it green, it goes green. And in real life, it looks green. But as you saw there, I'll press the button, it'll change colour. You'll see that's green for like 1 second, less than a half a second. And then it slowly... the camera adjusts like the white balance and turns it to sort of cyan. So, ready? Green! Turquoise, you know? So, maybe red? Diabolical, I suppose. It's a little bit pinky purpley, but no, that's kind of red-ish. Looks redder in real life, but yeah, maybe red. Just like in hell. This is what hell looks like, actually. I have been. And it was alright, you know? When it's so cold and miserable outside like it is right now. A little time in hell. It's lovely. Can't complain too much about the weather right now, of course. If any of our dear viewers/listeners are located in the southeast of the United States of America, namely Florida, we wish you the very best. We hope, I mean, it's 5 p.m. now. We hope that all is going well. I think it was due to get pretty hairy at about 4 p.m. UK time. So stay safe, everyone, and follow all the guidance and so on and so forth. Don't know how many Floridians we have in our audience, but hey, fingers crossed to anyone out there, or if you know anyone, if you've got any loved ones out there, I hope it's all okay. Right, the weather outside is frightful, indeed. Welcome in, everyone. It's time for a spooky stream. Conveniently, although we're only halfway through our Baldur's Gate run, and this was a game I started not during Spook Month, it was very tail end of September I started it, we left it in the haunted crypt that was full of zombies and skeletons. So actually, that's gone pretty well. And today, if all does go well, and we finish the first act of the game today, which is what I wanted to do, and then move on probably to something else, because the second and third acts aren't very good spectator sports, if you like, so probably not very stream friendly. If we do finish that first act today, we'll fight a big scary monster as well at the end. So I think it's a good stream to do for the start of Spook Month. as far as my streams are concerned. I've got another 1, 2, 3 to go for the rest of October. So certainly at the tail end of the month, I will, hopefully, if I can find something that we can get away with showing, we'll do another spooky watch along. I love doing those. We'll find some wonky television to watch. I've already got a few things in mind, actually, so I don't think we'll struggle. And we'll all get spooked together, having a lovely, scary time from the sort of late 20th century. But in the meantime, we'll finish what we're playing today, and then for the next couple of weeks, I'll try and find something else spooky to play, I hope. However, in the meantime, we've got Baldur's Gate to play, and we've also got Steven Skodes to thank fully and officially for his 100 bits, because we've not done that yet. I am very well, Stephen. I had a good weekend, and I'm glad you're excited for TAT. I can confirm, if you haven't seen my tweet today, we did get the first couple of TAT parcels in the office. And considering the video only went out on, Monday? Did it go out, I think? Some of you have been very quick off the mark, so well done to you. But yes, it's all very exciting. The TAT pile has begun. It's not a pile at the moment, it's just 2 packages sitting next to each other on the floor in the studio, but it will mount over the next few weeks. There in the chat are all the details for sending TAT. Deadline is 18th of November. And if you're watching a VOD and you can't see the chat right now, then it was right at the start of the VOD, hopefully. So you should be able to find all the information there. Or just head to triplej.merp, that's triplej.mp/TAT, and you'll find out all you need to know right there. Right, okay, well, should we play some spooky games? Let's do it. Let's fight some zombies, rid the world of the evil curse, and kill some monsters and stuff. Let's do that. Let's do all of that. So I want this screen, I think. That's the one. And I tell you what, I've been looking forward to playing this today because it is
Ghost.
Oh, friendly ghost. I was waiting for that to be red, but it doesn't read the friendly ghost alert throws me off. I never know whether it's a sub or bits. Right, crypt level 2. This is, flipping heck, that ghost actually did what it's supposed to do, and it scared me. Not because I thought, a ghost, but because I actually thought it was a zombie or a skeleton coming at me. It got me good. Lord Brotovich, thank you for subscribing for 68 months. Oh, 1 month away from the weed number. How exciting. Might as well need to save that one for the joint stream. Yeah, you could do, but not this one. So happy 68 months. Thank you very much indeed, Stephen, for 68 months. That is bonkers. So, yes, we're in. I'm here to clobber people and not take names. What was I about to say? Yes, something... yes, I've been looking forward to playing this today because it's a hack and slash game, which means that, to an extent, it is a little bit of a turn your brain off game. As long as I'm keeping one eye on my... Oh no, I'm carrying a mule's weight already. Hang on, let me clear this room and then I need to recall. Oh yeah, we've got our disruption mace that makes them vanish. Oh. Right, yeah, if I try and pick some stuff up...
I'm carrying a mule's weight already. I'm carrying a mule's weight already. No room. I'm carrying a mule's
no
weight
room.
already.
We'll recall, we'll head to the shop, we'll do some selling. But yeah, it's a nice game to just turn on, just mash the X button for a while, listen to the music, which we all agreed last week was very good, and
we have many fine deals.
Sell your stuff.
What are you looking for?
So we've got our Morning Star of Disruption that a monster dropped earlier, so we can now sell the Club of Disruption. Get rid of all of this, really. We'll keep a weapon behind for when we're no longer fighting undead, because that's what the disruption is good for. Although, to be honest, this just base attack the base attack stat, I guess, number on this weapon is better than anything else I've got anyway. So that's all good. Right, what have we got? Worn leather boots. So, I mean, those are already an improvement. Let me sell these. Worn leather gloves. Got any gloves? No, no gloves. My helmet is studded leather. Armor rating of 3. Can sell all of these. And then some worn padded armor, which is nowhere near as good as that. So keep the boots, sell the rest. Lovely. And I've probably made enough money now that sell that. It's got nothing on it. We'll keep a few of these rejuvenation potions now because we do have Bull Rush, which we got at the end of the last stream, so we can sprint a bit. Probably don't need all of these recall potions though, because you do just pick them up as you go, and that's a lot. Right, okay.
Our shop carries the finest dwarven weapons, brought here all the way from the sunset.
So I've now got 4 grand. I might be able to buy a piece of scale mail.
We have everything you need
close.
right here.
So how much? I'm 800, about 800 gold away. What is my? Oh, 900. I could do it. Sell that.
You'll find my shop has excellent weapons at reasonable prices.
Ho. Right, I'm naked in the pub. It's fine. Let's put our boots on. Are you ready? Oh yeah, very nice. Cool. We look great, and eventually we'll get a full set of scale mail. This man, did something happen with his... What happened?
It's good to see you.
Oh, I did find it. Okay, that's good.
How fares your travels?
Is this your brother's medallion? I found it in the crypts. I was not sure if we'd found this yet. I knew that it was an active quest.
Why, yes. Yes, it is. Oh, thank you, friend. Thank you.
Scale mail. There's that when a crocodile delivers your post. Yeah, it's like snail mail, but a lot scarier.
I feared I would have to leave Baldur's Gate without it. Oh, thank you. Please, friend, you must accept this in gratitude for your kind act.
Friendly ghost.
It aided me
Friendly
on my
ghost.
travels, and perhaps it can help you now, as you have helped me.
It's quite loud, that alert, in comparison to the game audio. Is the game loud enough for you all? I'm not drowning it out, am I? Thank you, Ipswich. Farewell. What's he given me? A magic mace and 300 experience. Is it, by any chance? It is of
Friendly
disruption,
ghost.
but actually, I think the one I've got is better. That was a random drop. Cool. Well, I'm going to sell this one. So I can flip and sell it.
Many fine deals.
Thanks, Ipswich. Just going to instantly sell the lovely gift you've given me. That's a friendly ghost from Timmy Whiff, who's gifted a sub to Pipeline 89. Sorry. Just gonna pick up all this stuff that I dropped before. There we go. All these bits and bobs. And also, Stephen Skodes has gifted a sub to Smooth Jester with some numbers, which makes the handle way cooler. Thank you to you both for... Oh, look, see, this is what happens if they die on their tummies. Sometimes they'll split down the middle and still come after you. It's biting me. Stephen has now hit 1280 subs, gift subs, which is madness. Thank you, Stephen, for well over 1,000 gift subs. Well on your way to... In fact, you've gone past the 1,250. You're on your way to 1,500. Goodness me. And Timmy Whiff, also not to be sniffed at, 36 gift subs. That's, you know, far, far more than the average number of gift subs than, you know, that you usually get from a typical Twitch viewer. Not that we ever expect or demand gift subs from anyone, but, you know, as a general rule, I think that the vast majority of people aren't necessarily sub gifters, and you know, I don't blame you. It's the cause he lives on and everything like that. So although you've got mad people like Stephen Skodes who never stop gifting subs, you know, to even have gifted 36 is wonderful. So thank you, Timmy Whiff, for that. It's certainly not a competition. Don't let anyone tell you that it is. Bonk. There we go. So we are meant to be following these footprints. You can barely even see them, but because a man has put a bad orb in the crypt somewhere, which is making everyone come back from the dead. We're going to deal with it. In fact, we're going to fight it. We're going to fight the orb. Spoilers. It's very good when they vanish like that. Incredibly satisfying. Oh, it's the long death animation. Can't chat to these ghosts, but you can chat to other ghosts in... I think there's a ghost in this game you can chat to later on. And then, yeah, I'm pretty sure there are also ghosts in Dark Alliance 2 who you can talk to. So I am going back on myself here, but I'm in it for the experience and the treasure. When I say I'm in it for the experience, I mean the experience points, not just the thrill of killing more stinky zombies. Right, there we go. We've fully come back to where we started. And that's it. We've pretty much cleared out crypt number 2 now. So let me get my bull rush out. Oh, yeah. When we've got this fully leveled up, he'll do a much faster sprint over a longer distance. But it is just a handy little thing to have for now. Right, we've picked up a couple more weapons. More disruption stuff, but none of them anywhere near as good as this. This was a random drop, wasn't it, I think? Just got lucky that this thing dropped out of nowhere. It's got like a really good like base. Oh, here we go. This is where there's the orb in the top right. Can you see that? Just there under the word min. Spooky. Yeah, it's got a really good just base attack rate, and then it happens to have the disruption enchantment as well. So, oh no. There's a man. That's the man who delivered the orb. I did just hear the sound of a potion being used. I don't know if it was the orb making weird noises or if I just nudged R2. But, hey, whatever. Right, this area is completely empty. I'm gonna... what, just smash it? Okay, we're fighting it. Orb of the Undead. It's cross. It's making undead come to life. It's undying them. Gotta be careful I don't get caught in a crowd here. My armor is very good actually. I'm able to start like tanking hits at this point in the game. Picking up all sorts of glowy weapons here. What was that? Another disruption weapon. I think I was complaining sort of halfway through the last stream that I wasn't gonna get one. I knew that it would be a good enchantment to have to deal with all these monsters, but oh, look at that. It's so good. So whenever you get a critical hit, they just vanish. Right, I should be able to kill this thing now. Oh, I did it. I think it's dead. Oh! God, okay. Cool. We've destroyed the foul orb. Yes, a buttery biscuit base attack. Stat. Oh, he's had a bad time. Although he looks quite happy.
You've done it. I feared that we were lost. Oh, Ilmater has truly sent you to us in our darkest hour. Where did this foul orb come from?
It's just as well I didn't play another extra 5 minutes at the end of the last stream, because if we'd cleared this area out, it wouldn't technically be a spooky Halloween-themed stream, and I'd be in big trouble. And I've had to decide whether or not to play this or not today, because it's Halloween month. We have to do spooky streams all month. That's my rule for myself. The other streamers can make their mind up whether they want to do the same or not. I think Ben's doing that. Don't know if Ashton is. Anyway, spooky streams. Fortunately, we've had 5 to 10 minutes of zombies. We're now moving on to thieves, but there will be a monster at the end, which is kind of a little bit scary, maybe, possibly. And some spooky eyeball things as well we'll encounter, which I'm not even sure if they're alive. I think they are, but anyway, you'll see them later on. I found a map on the body of this thief. I think he entered the crypts through the sewers and placed the orb here.
Someone did this horrid act on purpose? All those deaths. Who would wish us such harm?
I don't know, Fayed, but I intend to find out.
This is grave news. I appreciate all you have done for us. Please, accept this as a small token of our temple's thanks. I will consult with our remaining priests and see if they can determine who was behind this evil act. I will send someone to you should we discover anything.
This game...
Wait for a messenger at the Elf Song Tavern. We will contact you should we learn anything.
I searched this last week as well. Dark Alliance 1 release date. Was it 2000... hang on. 2001 or something? Yeah, it was. For 2001, this game is graphically very impressive, I think. Or, well, I say very, I mean just impressive, I guess. It's not mind-blowing, but, you know, it looks really good. It's aged really well, I think. It's aged very well indeed. I mean, granted, we are playing the PS5 version, so it has been upscaled, the textures. But, you know, animations and models, I don't think they're any I don't think there are any more polys in the models, and the water physics were always the way that they are. I don't think the lighting has been messed with too much in this version, so yeah, it's aged very well. Thieves can be scary too. You're right, Dead Eye Minis. Anyway, very well. I will go to the Elf Song and wait word from you there. Off he goes. An amulet of protection and some experience. I've leveled up. I would really like to be doing more critical hits now. That would be really good. I'm not going to be fighting zombies anymore, so we won't really be having stuff vanish with disruption. But even so, it is very satisfying to just be constantly critting. Sword and fist. That just increases your overall attack rate. Okay, I'm gonna buy that. That's 2 points. And then that increases the amount of damage that you get from a critical hit. That's overall doing more damage from swords. That just gives you more armor by holding a shield, even if you're not actually raising your shield. Health regen's probably fine. Mana regen, I don't need that. Accuracy, no, I don't use ranged attacks. Overall HP, endurance, carrying capacity is not really a problem if you can just recall and just sell all your stuff. So maybe either sword and fist or death blow. Let's do death blow, because not only am I going to do more critical hits now, but I'm going to do more damage when I do them. Or I could have saved the points, I suppose, but never mind. Oh, we got 1 point left. So even though I literally just said the words I could save the points, I'm going to spend this frivolously. HP, maybe HP regen. No, it's tight. Yeah, let's just do tough. No, I'm going to save the point. I'm going to keep it. All right, we're done. Recall. Oh, okay. Let me walk out of this stinky hole. Now I think I can recall from here. There we go. Hello, Charlie Badger. Welcome in. Dungeon crawling is going well. We've just gotten out of the spooky bit. Killed all the monsters. That woman's boyfriend is dead. I'm going to tell her. And she's going to be alright with it.
Please, leave me be. I want no trouble.
I found the body of a thief in the crypt. I fear your man did not survive the power of the orb he had stolen.
I knew it. And my bones.
Oh, bones.
And my heart
Spooky.
knew. Thank you, stranger, for setting my mind at ease. At least I know his fate.
Yeah. His Baldur's fate. Dark Alliance 1.
He gave me this to hold for him until we were together
Oh my
again.
god, what is it?
I have no use for it now.
Oh!
Here, you have it. Keep it. And hopefully it will serve you and keep you from his fate.
Thank you. You have my sympathies for your loss. Farewell. Did she feel it in her skull and bones? Possibly. Remote-controlled water. Right, you get a Ring of Protection and 750 XP. Ring of Protection, I'll pop it on. I've got some more stuff to sell now. Amulet of Protection. Ring of Protection. And what was this other Amulet of Dexterity? Does that tell me what is dexterity in this game? Armor. And protection, I guess, is the amount of hits you take. Yeah, no, we'll sell that. You can only wear 1 armor and I think 2.
I heard
sorry.
about what you did at the temple.
Oh yeah.
It's good to see my weapons and armor being put to good use.
You're welcome. You can only wear 1.
My weapons should prove useful if you run across any more of the Walking Dead.
Oh.
We have many fine deals. What
Um,
are you looking for?
1 amulet
Our shop
and
carries
2
the
rings.
finest dwarven weapons.
You can just
Brought
wear,
here
you know,
all
that
the way
ring I
from
just
the
sold there that
countryside.
had no enchantment on it. You can just put it on if you want, but it doesn't
Axes,
change.
bows.
You don't see it on your
Everything you need right
character model or anything. So, not really using these right now, and I don't need all of these. Well, actually, I might in this Thieves Guild area that we're going to
If you
soon.
need something to
So,
split someone's skull
sell that,
or a helm
sell
to
that,
protect
and
your
that,
own,
and that.
you come to the right place.
I mean, this does 9 to 13. It's just better than the scimitar. The only reason I kept this is because I think
If
I quite like
quality
the
and price
scimitars
are
in
your
this game. They
chief
look cool,
concerns, then
but
look no farther.
it doesn't
You'll
make
find
sense
my
to switch
shop
to
has
even though we're not
excellent
going to get the
weapons
benefit of
at
this disruption
reasonable
enchantment
prices.
anymore.
I
don't need
heard
that.
about what you did at the temple. It's good to see my weapons and armor
But
being put to good use.
can we buy the flaming longsword? Oh, nearly.
My weapons should prove useful if you run across any more of the Walking Dead.
I could buy it if I sold my Morning Star weapon, but
We have
oh,
many
okay.
fine
Let's sell all
deals.
this.
What are you looking for? Our shop carries the
Right, what I'm going to do
finest
is,
dwarven
because I hardly ever
weapons.
use these, and
All
I'm
the
bound
way
to
from the
pick some
Sunset
up
Mountains.
on my adventures, I'm going to sell all of those.
Swords, axes, bows.
You only really,
We
technically,
have
if you think about it, you
everything
only ever
need
need to carry
around
1
here.
recall potion on you, because if you don't find any more while you're adventuring, you can just buy 1 from Bartley.
If
But
quality and
I'll keep
price are your
2.
chief
Can I
concerns,
now
then look
afford
no farther.
this sword?
You'll
I
find
kind of
my
want to hold
shop
on to the
has
Morning
excellent
Star in
weapons
case I
at
do come across any
reasonable
more
prices.
zombies and
I
skeletons
heard
and
about
stuff,
what
but I
you
don't
did
think
at
I
the temple.
will.
It's good to see my weapons and armor being put to good use.
No, I don't think we're going to encounter any more. 9 to
My weapons
13
should prove useful if you run across any more of the Walking Dead.
and 4 to 15.
We have many fine
No,
deals.
Oh, actually, if I speak to... Is there anyone else I can hand a quest into? They might give me some money. We've got this new man here. Let's speak to him.
Well met, adventurer. Ethan has told me of how you rescued him in the sewers, and I have already heard of your bravery in the Shrine of Suffering. I decided that I would see this hero for myself. I am not disappointed. I hope you shall not disappoint me. Your actions in the temple showed great courage and sacrifice.
What do you mean?
A
I asked.
willingness to risk your life to protect others, an admirable quality. Ethan and I are members of the Harpers, a group whose members have dedicated their lives to the safety of the realms and its people. I invite you to join us. We seek men and women of courage to band with us to protect the realms when the realms cannot protect itself. As a Harper, you will have our support. We will do what we can to help you in the realms. We are in need of your help against a grave threat to Baldur's Gate. What say you?
Can you bung me 500 gold pieces so I can buy a flaming longsword? Could you? Is that an option? You said you'd help me. I remember Jarek from Dark Alliance 2, says Chappers. Yeah, he is in the second game. I like Jarek. I like his voice. Right, I'd be honoured, Jarek. It's not a decision made lightly, Jarek. I will need some time to think about it. No thanks, I prefer to work on my own. I'm curious what Ethan says if I say no.
A pity. Should you change your mind, I will be here.
Okay.
Friend, you should really take Jarek up on his offer. Baldur's Gate may depend on it.
I'll think about it, Ethan.
Welcome back. Something I can get for you.
How's Ethan doing?
He's doing well. He's been talking about you quite a bit. He's impressed with your skill, and he's a hard man to impress.
Farewell then. Right, alright, Jarek, let's do it.
You have returned.
I will join the
Have you
Harpers,
considered
Jarek.
my offer? Excellent. There's no time to waste. We need you to perform a task for us.
Very well, what's the task?
The orb you encountered in the
The
temple
orb
was
you
placed there
encountered.
For a reason. It was intended to sow chaos, to distract the City Watch in order to allow another group to operate freely.
Who?
The dead man you found in the room with the orb was a thief. He was a member of a thieves' guild, a new guild that has appeared in Baldur's Gate. This guild follows the symbol of a bloody eye, and they left their mark.
No
on
need
the
to
bodies
swear
of
about
two
it,
city
Jarek. Just
watchmen
say an
murdered
eye.
several days ago. This guild has declared war on the existing Baldur's Gate Thieves Guild. In the past few days, many of the old guild's members have vanished. Dead, most likely.
Did you want me to stop this guild?
That may be asking too much. Of greatest concern to us is the rumor of powerful magic backing this guild. Perhaps a mage, or several mages. The power of the orb in the Shrine of Suffering is proof of this. Whatever the source of this new guild's strength, we would like you to infiltrate the guild and find out who or what is behind it.
Very well, Jarek. I'll see what I can uncover.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Another agent of ours tracked one of the thieves to a secret guild entrance below the city. It's a secret door on the first level of the sewers in the northeast section. We have no idea how to open the door, however. It bears a special enchantment that is proof against most magics.
I found this strange key on the dead thief's body. Could that open the door?
Let me see it. Ah, yes, a curious item. It seems to bear a minor enchantment that dispels shadows, but the enchantment in the key is dormant. Perhaps its close proximity to the orb disrupted the enchantment. I may be able to awaken it.
Oh.
Ah, there we are.
Oh, wow.
It should function as intended now. Simply bring it close to the secret door in the sewers, and the key will reveal the door and allow you to open it.
Very well.
Please be careful. These thieves have already killed some of the city watch. They will not hesitate to kill you if you're discovered.
Let them try, Jarek. Okay, cool. Goodbye, Derek. We've got a new lady over here as well. Whoops. I'm trying to jump and he's saying this isn't the place for that.
This isn't the place for that.
He says that if you try and swing your weapon, which kind of makes sense.
This isn't the place for that.
But also, it's apparently not the place for jumping. It's do not jump in the tavern. It's bad. Hello, Kaira.
I wouldn't spend too much time with me, stranger. Best move on, lest my misfortune attach itself to you.
This lady is also in the second game. In fact, she's the first. She's the very first person you speak to, which is, and she sort of appears throughout the game. Really, just hanging out in the pub and stuff. For note, according to Twitch Tracker, James first started streaming Cyberpunk on the 5th of January 2024. His first stream this year. Only SmackDown Here Comes the Pain have been played more than Cyberpunk's 66 hours on this channel. But if you're enjoying the game, there's no reason to change. Yeah, James has just finished his Cyberpunk run, I believe, and it has been a long old run. Did he finish it? He said, last I heard, he said he thought he was about to finish it. I think, like the day that he did his most recent stream. But yeah, I don't know. Sorry, what do you mean about your misfortune, Kira?
Surely you've heard of the thieves plaguing Baldur's Gate?
I sure have. It's all anyone flipping talks about in this goddamn pub.
Guarding while we were less than a league from Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, she's a caravan guard, this lady. What happened? I can just say, a sad tale, but I must take my leave. Farewell. Just in the middle of her story.
They came upon us in the night, slaughtered several guards, and made off with most of the caravan's goods, including a box of rare spices from
Oh, spices. Rare spices. Is it drugs? James will never be truly finished with Cyberpunk. He did say he's maybe streaming more anyway. Wow, okay.
I was hoping that I could track down the thieves and set the matter right by at least recovering the box of spices. But since coming to the city, I've had no luck tracking down their guild.
I seek these thieves just as you do, and if I come across your box of spices in my travels, I'll let you know.
You're kind, stranger, but I fear that you'll have as little luck as I've had. Carry my best wishes with you in any event.
Yeah, well, thanks for being confident and having faith in me. Appreciate it. Right, okay, cool. I should probably do a safety save, because if you die in this game, all you can do is load up your saves. So, there we go. So now what I need to do is head down to the sewers. I can't just recall, because obviously that will take me back to the crypt where I was, but what I can do is step out into the street, listen to yet more nice music. If I wander over to the sewer grate. Great. I have a splash around in the fountain first. Look at that water. Oh. 2001. It's criminal. Did they make a deal with the devil or something? How did they do that on console? Right. Oh yeah, it's kicking in. Excuse me, everybody. In the sequel, Baldur's Gate is far more kind of. There are more buildings to go into. There are people to talk to in the street. You don't just continuously kind of end up in the pub. There is a pub to go to, and it is where you get a lot of your quests and things from. But yeah, you can also go into other buildings and stuff. There's like a church and a warehouse, and yeah, lots going on. Anyway, here's the sewer. Down we go to level 1. And this is where we killed the bugbear chieftain. Oh look, all the bodies are still here. Again, this was pretty impressive for 2001. These are exactly where they were when I killed them, all the kobolds. So there we go. Right, if we head over here, I just know where this entrance is. I just remember to where Ethon was kept in a jail cell. We head up here to the little thing on the map there. It opens. Ta-da! Thieves Guild. Bartley isn't in the pub in the second game. No, he's not. He's standing out in the street.
What happened in the temple? Why do the priests still live?
I do not know, my lord Xantum. I have heard rumors that the orb was destroyed before it could do more than slay a few
Ready for the Lord Xantum face reveal?
By whom?
I do not know for certain, my lord, but I think my thieves and I may have met the attacker on the city streets above.
If they were one of your victims, how is it this creature still lives?
The city watch came upon us as we were about to deal the killing blows, my lord. We were forced to flee to avoid being captured.
Your oversight has cost us much, Khan. Gather the soldiers. Although our secret entrances still remain undetected, it's only a matter of time before the dogs of the City Watch sniff us out, and we must be prepared for them.
I will see to it at once, my lord.
Khan, if the creature who destroyed the orb should make its way here...
Yeah, what? What are you going to do?
It shall not come to that, my lord. I swear it.
We shall see, Khan. If you fail me in this, I shall attend to the matter personally.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and looking upon that particular beholder, I don't see any beauty in either his eye or the rest of his face. But that's judgmental of me, and, you know, I'm sure lots of other beholders would think he's super attractive. So here we are. We've got thieves to deal with now. I'm going to give them the old bonk with my mace. And they're a bit tough, these guys. Certainly tougher than anything I've dealt with so far. But won't take long before I can afford a flaming long sword. Sorry, a flipping long sword. Don't know why I'm getting so angry about it. Mikey is here, says Chappers. Who's Mikey? Oh. There we go. Oh, and there's a set of stairs there. So if I head up here, then now I've got an entrance to the Thieves Guild from town down this alleyway, which I couldn't use until now. So you sort of open it up so that you can come back down at your own convenience, if you wish. Oh, a longsword +1, whatever that means. 3 to 9. It's not as good as this amazing Morning Star of Disruption that I just picked up at random. Although I could Do I now have enough? How much is that worth? 626, 230, 59. I'll grab a couple more things, and then I'm going to go get my fancy sword. It's our old friends, the kobolds. They're back. I can bull rush into people now if I want to. It just takes him out. He dies. He dies straight away. Oh god. It's quite hard to aim, but it does just kill them in one, which is a nice thing. Okay. The only ranged weapon you have in this game, other than obviously magic spells, which particularly the Moon Elf Sorceress, if you play as her, you know, she has all sorts of stuff, magic missiles and electricity bolts and fireballs and things. I don't know exactly what she has. I can't remember, but you know, you can learn all that. But in terms of actual ranged weaponry, the only thing in this game you can use is a bow and arrow, and you have to carry arrows with you manually. But in Dark Alliance 2, you get crossbows, you get throwing axes, you get throwing knives, all of which have infinite ammo, which is nice. I think it just sort of, having the limited ammo discouraged people from being the archer in this game. Yeah, I could really do with a nice fire sword at this point, I think. So we're about there now. I think I could head back to Bartley, sell what I've got, and oh, it's like the Olympic rings. And then buy the fancy sword. Clear this room out. Take the treasure. Oh, flipping it. Could get a bit tasty in here. Oh, look at my health. Constantly using potions to keep it up. If you have to use a potion to keep it up, don't worry. You'd be surprised how many men do. Oh, what was that? That was an amulet, I think. Got some glowy items that I need to go through. Right, let's just look in this treasure room. Get the potions. Some coins on the table. Oh no. Can I pick those up? There's clearly some coins right there on the table. Rubbish. And there's another room off to the side here. And then we'll go and do some shopping. We'll shop till we drop. Down with ye, he says when he does a crit. Sometimes. Down with ye. I think that's what he says. That's what I heard as a child, and if he's not saying that, I will never unhear it. I think it's down with ye. Right, okay, recall. Forgotten Media went to school with carry arrows. In the Beholder world, Xantam's just been named sexiest man alive. Yeah, I know. It's very judgmental of me. Right.
Word is you're taking on that new Thieves Guild, friend.
Uh-huh.
Watch your back. And maybe get some armor for it, too.
Ever the salesman. Maybe.
Any of these weapons would be sure to stop a thief dead in his tracks.
Cool. Maybe get some armor for it too. Oh, a ruby. An amulet protection +1. And I'm already wearing a +2, so I can sell that one.
Taking on the new guild, be sure to get them all. Thieves have long memories.
They do.
We have many fine
So this is the
deals.
best one-handed weapon that I can buy in this first act of the game. There are these. There's the Flaming Burst Battle Axe and a Frost Bastard Sword. Which, you know, I can use that. I can use two-handed stuff as the dwarf, the little shield dwarf. He's good at two-handed stuff. So I can almost afford that. What I'll do is I'll buy that for now. I'm going to keep hold of this just in case. I encounter more undead in this act. I don't think I do, but, you know, there might be a little room in the Thieves, because the Thieves Guild that I'm going through right now is a bit of a gauntlet now. You can see that they've set up lots of, like, areas with traps and certain enemies. Like, I think there's a room with loads more of those giant rats in it, like, stuff like that. So they might have a spooky zombie room, and, you know, possibly I'll even just carry on playing this save in my own free time once we're done streaming it. So I'll certainly need that for the next time I encounter zombies and skeletons. So, yeah. We've got 1,600 gold. I could probably replace some or all of my other bits of armor. So I'm going to sell the helmet. Buy the metal one. Ooh, that was close, actually. I almost couldn't afford that. Well, that's fine. So, it's got a lovely head of hair, this dwarf. But there we go, we'll cover it up. And there, a nice flaming longsword. And just like Legolas's sword, not Legolas's sword, Frodo's sword, when you get close to someone, it sets on fire. Just like Frodo's. You know when it sets on fire in Lord of the Rings? His fire sword sets on fire? That's not what happens, but, you know. You know when enemies are nearby. See, that's alright, that. A keen battle axe. With a little red star on it. Not quite sure. I think that's a bleeding effect. So if you hit people with it, they'll then continue to just take the odd bit of damage. I went to school with Just In Case. Did you? Yeah. Justin Time's brother. It's weird that they had the same first name but a different surname. But I'm gonna try this keen battle axe as well and just see how it feels. Oh no, I hate these. So they burst. I think if I kill it, if I whack it, yeah, okay, it pops open harmlessly. But if you they stand next to you for too long, you'll see they'll sort of start a fuse. They'll start glowing. Or like that, and then they spew out bad stuff. So I've got to watch out for them. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Oh, the spices. And loads of treasure. Oh, yikes. Oh, what was that? Oh, I'm getting all sorts of gubbins here. Arrows. Rubies, emeralds, a glowy bow, glow and arrow, battle axe +1. Well, it's got a higher base attack rate. Cool. We'll try the battle axe. I know I've just bought the nice sword, but sort of as soon as I saw the one in Bartley's shop, I was thinking, yeah, I've not been using two-handed weapons, have I? Maybe I should just try that a little bit. The frost bastard sword that you saw lower down in the shop. See, they're a bit slow, these big weapons, that's the only thing. But you can swing it a bit. If you get into the multi-hit animation. The bastard sword is a two-handed weapon, so ooh, full of treasure. That chest. Recall potions, all sorts. Oh, and what about did I pick up any? A ring of intellect. I think that's like magic or something. Loads of gems and stuff now. Oh, some glowy shoes. 3. Oh yeah. Nice. I'm going to switch back to this. Oh, and I need my shield. There we go. So Jarek is actually voiced by Gimli himself, John Rhys Davis, and the voice acting for this game would have taken place around the same time that the Lord of the Rings trilogy was being filmed. Ah, didn't know that. Down to Thieves Guild level 2. Right, this is where like the weird traps start, and we are actually going to have to make sure we save at regular intervals because there are some death drops that you can, if you fall down gaps like that, you do just die instantly. And it is possible. At the moment, we can't actually fall down them, but there are areas where you can fall down them. Can I disarm this? No. The dwarf in Dark Alliance 2 can learn can learn a skill where if he walks up to traps like this, he can disarm them. And the thing about these traps is they know... Yeah, there's platforming in this. Did you think there would be? Yeah, they know which side you're standing at, and they'll fire out 2 fireballs depending on whereabouts you're standing. Alright, now this... It's going to destroy all but one of the adjacent platforms, and so it's very easy to fall down if you're not careful. So we'll do a save. And see how we get on. Oh, there you go. Right, okay, we made it. Glad it saved so quickly. You know, we might end up finishing the finishing the game too early today. Although I think I've got the Gauntlet unlocked as well, which is a bonus mode where you play as Dritz Do'Urden, who's a sort of a famous Forgotten Realms hero, and it's just full of monsters, so I could always just boot up a round of the Gauntlet instead. I wonder if him standing in the water means that he doesn't set on fire. Maybe so. Right. It is so. This is what happens if you can just thud. You can just die like that down these holes. So you have to watch it. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, spiders. I don't like spiders. How am I not setting these guys on fire? It is possible to set... Or maybe with a sword it doesn't show them lit on fire, but you can... If you use fire magic on people, it does actually ignite your foes. But I think this might just be doing sort of bonus damage. But anyway, it looks cool. So I'm happy. Oh my god! Arachnophobics, look away. The queen spider has arrived. Oh, it's poisoned me. Which fortunately just wears off eventually. I don't really have to do anything about it other than tank the hits. Follow the spiders. Oh, there's a lot of them. I'm getting good use out of all my health potions now. I've been saving them up. By which I mean, I sold a lot of them to Bartley, thinking I wouldn't need them. Okay, there we go. Let's save it again. It's quite well protected, this guild, this Thieves Guild. How do all the thieves get past all of this every day? When they come down from the streets? Do they have to fight the spiders each time? Are the spiders their friends? Are they friendly spiders? Are the spiders actually my friend if they just come over to me to give me a little cuddle and I'm hitting them with a sword and that's what's making them angry? Who's to say? Okay. Oh no, not these boys. Okay. These guys are problematic. I don't like the slimes. Right, and you can see the adjacent corridor over there to the left. I think this whole thing spirals round and round and round towards the centre. Gotta be careful here now. You can get really messed up by a group of slimes doing their ranged attack. It's alright when you get close and they just give you a little slimy punch, but... Absolutely chowing down on health potions here. Oh, a masterwork sword of something. What was that? Oh, it was a masterwork something. Wait, what? I saw the word masterwork. Oh, no? Did I? Am I going mad? Oh, here it is. Keen masterwork short sword. I was losing my mind then. So that's 4 to 15. That's 2 to 12. So still not as good. We can sell all this. And then I know obviously I've maxed out Bartley's shop in terms of what the crit, what's available to me. But when we move on to Acts 2 and 3, or when I move on to Acts 2 and 3, oh no, that one's gonna. Then a bunch more, you know, high-level stuff is made available to you. So you get like plate armor and stuff. Cool. Okay. Oh. Why is the map, the wall? The wall looks like it's open on the map here. It's just we're on the edge of the actual game play area. Oh, there's another big spider here. Flip me. Let's give him the bull rush. Oh, actually, yeah, bull rush hurts you if you charge into enemies. Although it does damage to whoever you're running into. You actually take damage, I think. I believe. Let me try. I don't know, maybe not. What if I run into a wall? Oh yeah, I definitely took a hit there. Okay, there we go. Oh, more big spiders. Don't like them. Do not like them. Yeah, as you can see on the map now, we're sort of spiraling round and round. Oh, exceedingly satisfying. You can see in areas where there are rats, there are these like smaller rats running around, and you can step on them. Lovely crunchy rats. Maybe they're mice, I don't know. Although mats and rice don't live... Mats and rice, now available from your local supermarket. A lovely sack of mats and rice. Maybe improve critical again. Let's do that. And death blow, so we do more damage with our critical hits. Yeah. Yeah, rats and mice don't tend to live in the same building, I believe. That's a known thing. Ooh! It's a nice little kind of throwback moment that they put these rats right towards the end of this area. See, it knows whether I'm close to this bit or not. Because it's the first thing you deal with in this game is that infestation of rats in the cellar of the tavern, and then it's like, oh hey, you know, we're back on rats. Just as we come to the end of our adventure, at least in this area. More rats. Fun fact, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance was nominated for Best In-Game Water at GameSpot's Best of 2001 Awards. It was nominated along with Splashdown, Transworld Surf, and Metal Gear Solid 2, but ultimately lost out to Wave Race Blue Storm. Still, to be commended for your water graphics along with 3 water sports games is some feat. You're right. Good on it. Good on this game. Okay. We made it. Oh! It's Khan.
So, you've come all this way. To think I missed the chance to kill you when we first met.
Yeah, they could just be baby rats, Mr. Black. I think you're right. And I trod on them. More. Surrender, Khan. Your thieves are dead and you have nowhere left to run. I think you'll find me a tougher opponent than when you cannot strike as a coward from the shadows. I'm here to kill you, Khan, not banter with you. Prepare to die. I'm going to say that he's a coward for hitting me on the back of the head. The sucker punch.
You speak the truth. I'd not expected you to make it through the gauntlet. Still, it matters little whether you kill me or not. For either way, you will still die. Even if you kill me, my lord waits below. Your death at his hands will be a slow one compared to the mercy I will show you.
We shall see who dies this day, Khan. Prepare yourself. Oh. Could do with some fight music. That would be nice. But never mind. Oh, my health. Oh, damn it. I always really liked Khan in this game, and spoilers, although we fight him and defeat him here, he fakes his death. He comes back in Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. I'm not sure if I've got that many health potions left, to be honest. I think as soon as I... Oh, the gold! The treasures! Oh, he threw one final knife. That's nice. I like that. I think through here, it's the final... Oh, no, maybe not. I'm not sure. I don't know if this is the final fight immediately. I don't know if this is just another boss fight, or if we do a bit more gauntlet. I think we just fight Xantum straight away. In fact, what I'll do is I'll head back to the tavern. So he's actually just laying there pretending to be dead. Yeah, right now he's not actually dead. He's actually alive right now. The word banter was being used back in 2001. Yeah, it's a slightly different usage. It's evolved over time, but hey.
Word is you're taking on that new Thieves Guild, friend. Watch your back. And maybe get some armor for it, too.
Get some armor for it, too. A keen scimitar. Very nice.
Any of these weapons would be sure to stop a thief dead in his tracks.
Padded gloves +2. 1 leather gloves. Get rid of them. Although, I think we can get... some metal ones now. We can. Boots and gloves. Boots and gloves. A full set, of scale armor. Very nice.
Word is you're taking on that new Thieves Guild, friend. Watch your back.
So we'll sell all these gems. Don't need that ring. Don't need these because I'm not going to be using Bull Rush on a boss, I don't think. Sell the emerald and that ring. And now I think I'll probably buy my weight in healing potions just in case. Because there's nothing else to buy right now, so I may as well just completely fill it out, I think. Yeah, why not?
Our shop carries the finest.
There we go. So, do I have a yeah, I've got a recall potion. Oh. Right. Down to level 3. Oh no, okay, this is cool. We've got some more stuff to do, but that's good. I'm glad. Pull lever. Yeah, in fact, these are the creepy eyes I talked about earlier. So, right, there's an eye there. It's weird. It's spinning around. Don't like it. And if it sees you, watch my health bar. Oh, don't need to watch my health bar. It will just instantly disintegrate me. If you're really strong, I think it does actually it does a lot of damage. It doesn't necessarily... Or maybe it does just instantly disintegrate you, but anyway, that's what happens. You leave a little bloody puddle behind you. Sorry, a flipping puddle. But yeah, you just have to track its rotation and you can walk past it like that. So we've got a series of eye traps now. The apple eye trap. Ooh! Right. Well, I'm glad that it wasn't just fight Khan and then immediately fight Lord Xantum, because... Yes, I can. Oh, God. Right, this one's got a lever next to it. Okay, and that's it. Oh, actually, that lever got rid of this eye here. I was supposed to pull that one first to get rid of it, but I just cheated. Cheater Austin, climb on the boxes and it can't see you. So that's fine. Well, at least I know now that levers can make some of the eyes go away. Okay, it's looking away. Okay, now that one's gone. Oh wait, hang on. That's not going to work, is it? Can I tuck myself in there? Yeah, I think. Oh, can I pull that through the? Yes, I can. Cool. Creative user of game mechanics, Austin. All right. Do we have an emote for that? Okay, I've got a lot of levers to pull here. Oh no, it's going to see me. Oh, could use Bull Rush actually. That would help. To sprint. Oh my god, bugbears. There is his final bodyguards, I guess. We're about to fight the big man. Yeah, got him. Right, let's save the game. Thieves Guild level 3, and this, I think, is Lord Xantum's throne room. Okay. That's off center. It's poor design work there on whoever did the interior of this place. I don't mean the developer, I mean the in-universe interior designer. Shoddy. Hello.
So, you are the stranger that Khan spoke of. You humanoids all look alike to me, weak and fragile. Khan should have killed you when he had the chance.
Oh, I don't like the way he speaks, like the way his mouth moves, because his lips don't sort of come together very often. So it's a bit weird when he says like M's and B's and P's, because his mouth sort of tells you that he's not making those mouth movements, even though he sort of is with his big teeth. Khan will never have another chance. He lies dead on the level above. Except he doesn't. He's faked his death. You can't just say enough of your words, monster, prepare to die, but no.
It is no matter.
Racist eyeball,
there are
yeah.
always others like him, small-minded and foolish, eager to take his place. You humanoids were born to be our slaves.
There's no need to keep referring to me as a humanoid. I find that, a bit offensive. There's nowhere left for you to run or float, monster. Your guild is broken. Your thieves lie dead.
And you will answer for those deaths.
Oh, he's attached to them. That's nice.
Do you think that your efforts here have saved this city?
Oh, look at the sort of
wrong.
sinew
Our power
on his
extends
cheeks.
far beyond these city's streets. You cannot hope to stop us all.
Enough of your words, monster. Prepare to die.
It is you who will die.
No, you, he says.
Your death will be a slow one.
Okay, we'll see about that. I remember playing this for the first time and just being like super excited because I was still of an age where I wasn't getting to a lot of game ends, boss fights and stuff, and I thought this might be the end of the game when I was a kid. I mean, I know we've only been playing it for about 3 hours, but I didn't really have a particularly good idea of what games are supposed to be like and how long they're supposed to last. And also I thought Yeah. Also, I'd probably spent so long getting to this point, finding it very difficult at that age, that I probably had a good, 10 to 20 hours out of it. So, yeah, I thought I was about to fight some big final boss, and I was super excited. I remember really vividly. Okay, here we go. Xantum. Oh no, he's using magic. So we had the foreshadowing of the magic missiles. The beholder on the wall of the Elf Song Tavern. Sort of the small dwarf version, apparently. He can bite you. He can use his horrible brain tentacles to do magic. Magic missile! Magic missile! Oh no, the ball lightning. Oh, it can be really bad if it gets you close. It's trying to bite me. Stop it. Oh no. Acid. Oh my god. I need health potions. Oh, is he getting a bit bloody, Xantum? Oh, I died. My adventure has ended. I think he was going a bit gammy there at the end. Enough of your words, monster. Prepare to die. Va. F's in the chat, everyone. To use my shield a bit more, I think. Yeah, look, his texture's changing. He's going a bit red. He's got red on him. Oh. Oh, yikes. He's nearly dead. Nearly got him. Ugh. Oh, God. Oh, it's Jarek. It's Derek. Here to tell us that that's only a third of the game.
You have accomplished far more than I could have hoped. Truly, the Harpers are blessed to have you among our number. You have my thanks, and the thanks of all of Baldur's Gate.
The thanks of all of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance.
Baldur's Gate, the Sunset Mountains, the Marsh of Kalimba. It is as I feared. The evil that has risen in Baldur's Gate is only part of a greater evil. These three locations are tied, though I know not how. Oh, this gate worries me. This beholder and his legions were able to use it to enter Baldur's Gate without being detected. It seems this gate is tied to the Sunset Mountains. A further cause for worry.
A further cause for worry.
I've heard strange rumors from the Sunset Mountains over the past few weeks. But the agent we sent to investigate the rumors has not returned. I now fear for his life.
Uh-oh.
Please, I must ask you to head through the gate and see what has happened in the Sunset Mountains. Other creatures may have arrived there. And if so, we must know their strength.
Some of these subtitles are just cropped off. That's not just the way, that's not the stream doing that, it's the game.
Please, here is some gold and items that may aid you on your mission. Use them wisely.
Use them wisely.
I must go and tell the dukes of the city what has been discovered here. Please rest and prepare yourself before heading through the gate. There's no telling what waits on the other side.
I'll tell you. It's Knowles. Gnolls. So here he is. Dead Xantum. We can walk through this portal to get to the Sunset Mountains. We've been given a bunch of stuff. Nothing else in this room, but we can recall from here. No, we can't. That's a lie. I lied to you. I like to occasionally lie to you, just to stop you developing parasocial relationships. You know, how could you possibly love or care for someone who lies to you occasionally? That's the only reason I do it. Right, we're here.
I heard of your battle in the Thieves Guild, friend.
Mm-hmm.
You may have saved all of Baldur's Gate from that beholder. Please, my shop is yours.
That's me, saving Baldur's Gate. It's just what I do.
Tell everyone you meet you buy weapons from my store.
Yeah, it's free advertising. It's good.
We have many
Oh look, I
fine
picked up a
deals.
flaming longsword.
What are you looking for?
Oh, I was given it by Jarek, I
Our
think.
shop carries the finest
Well, I don't need
weapons,
two.
brought here all the way from the Sunset Mountains.
Well, there we go.
Axes, bows, we have everything you need right here.
Thank you, Bartley. This man is, he's happy.
Thanks for your help, friend.
He's got his bottle. Oh, I've got her spices.
I wouldn't spend too much time with me,
I
stranger.
found a box of rare spices in the Thieves
Let's
Guild that
move
may be
on.
what you're looking for. Here you are.
The spices. You found them. Oh, you have my thanks, stranger. Please, take this as payment. It's the least I can give you for returning the spices to me.
Thank you, farewell. Oh, a +1 iron shield. That's better than the one I've currently got. Ah, it's a shame it's not the one that I like. But whatever.
If you need something to split someone's skull, or a helm to protect your own.
Thanks again, friend. I will not forget your kindness. As soon as the roads are safe to travel again, I plan to return home.
Good fortune, Ipswich, farewell.
Thank you again, stranger. My heart is heavy, but at least I know my lover's fate. For that, I thank you.
Yeah, my sympathies for your loss, farewell. Is this man still saying monkeys?
Monkeys.
Good old Lortimer. It would have been good if, like, it turned out at the end that he was some sort of master thief from the guild or something. You know, he sat here the whole time asleep, but he's actually been listening in to all my conversations with Ethon.
Welcome back, and congratulations on your victory over the Thieves Guild. I think the streets will be much safer now than they ever were.
Thanks, Aelith.
Friend, it's my honor to know you. You've saved my life, and a lot more in Baldur's Gate besides. I raise my drink to you, friend. I'll bet that damn beholder didn't even know what hit him.
Well, it wasn't easy. If I had to fight him all over again, I'd rather do it without those floating eye disintegrator traps. And that's it. That is the end of Act 1 of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. I've got everything I need. Head back down. And you can wander through the portal and start Act 2. But we won't be... I'll show you, you know, a bit of what it's like when we get through there. But it'll sort of give you an idea of why I'm not necessarily keen to just play the remainder of this game. But this is what happens. You know, I think that's wrapped up in a fairly neat little package. I know they've alluded to the fact that there's a larger conspiracy going on here, and so, you know, it's not a happy ending as it is, but we've freed Baldur's Gate from the wrath of the new Thieves Guild, so, you know, we've done good stuff there, but when you arrive here in the Sunset Mountains... there are gnolls. I believe last week I already did the gag of Edmonds, Gallagher, Fielding, all of the gnolls. They're here to get you. Gnolls are dogmen, seemingly, in Forgotten Realms or in Dungeons and Dragons. Couldn't have told you that ahead of time, or before playing this game anyway. I know now that they're dogmen, but before playing this, if someone said, what do you think a gnoll is in any kind of fantasy fiction? I wouldn't say, is it a dogman? That's what they are here. Although, to be honest, I don't know what I would have guessed they were. But there's also, it's not just gnolls. There are also
friendly ghosts.
Friendly ghosts.
Happy 420 BBBB Blazed my dudes Lord 16 dab. Since we are apparently done with the spooks, here are some stolen jokes instead. What flavor are stolen Doritos? Nacho cheese. Ha ha ha.
That is nacho cheese.
What do you call someone that saw an iPhone being stolen? An eyewitness. Hi.
Good.
What did the baker say when his recipe was stolen? It's gone. Ho ho ho.
She pronounced it correctly.
What do horses say when their food gets stolen? Hey, come back.
Hey, come back.
Why was the thief unsuccessful in stealing some aluminium? His plans were foiled.
She said aluminium right as well.
Friendly ghost.
BBBBBBBBB Baldurs BBBBBBBB Gate BBBBBBB Dark BBBBBB Spooky BBBBBB Crappy BBBBBB Alliance BBBBBB Spooky Dark Alliance Blaze It.
Crappy. Blaze it, everyone. It's 420. That is the sex number. It's actually 621, not 420, but hey, we do what we can. Thank you to Lord Brotovich and Stephen Skodes for BBB blazing it there with your 100 bits each. Much appreciated. So, we've got gnolls to fight. They are dogmen. But also, look at this. Look at these boys. They're yetis, I think. They can throw rocks at you. And they're very tough, and they're very big. I've leveled up, actually. So the Yetis will, you know, and this is kind of indicative of what the rest of the game is like, and I suppose it's been like that anyway so far. You know, a lot of just walking into rooms where there are 3 bugbears or 20 rats or 20 kobolds. But I think the difference is when you are in building interiors. You know, cellars and sewers and even the crypt to a lesser extent. I think you've at least got the interest, the visual interest of, you know, what's around the next corner, what's in this room, what's in that room. Oh, there's a trap in here, or oh, there's, you know, this, that, and the other. Whereas a lot of Act 2 is either on mountains like this or in caves. And, you know, uninhabited caves that are literally just walls of ice and nothing else, really. It's not even like, oh, it's a cave, but there's loads of, you know, campfires in there where more kobolds are hanging out or anything like that. It's just ice caves made of ice and nothing. And so, you know, it's not... I don't think it's something that we want to stream for the next... what would probably be 2 or 3 weeks. Act 3 is a bit more interesting. It is, unfortunately, again, it's set in the Marsh of Chalimba, so it is mostly... Oh my god, look at all these gnolls! It is mostly set in outdoor locations once again. But... flipping heck. You do at least encounter... You go to like a sort of a sunken city, which is mostly just some stone ruins, but yeah, there's a bit more going on in Act 3. And then eventually you make it into the Onyx Tower, which is the big sort of... It's the kind of the MacGuffin of the whole game, is this magical tower that can just sort of appear out of nowhere. It's almost like a siege engine in and of itself. It's an enchanted tower that can just materialize in a place that you want to conquer, and you unleash your army from within it, and then it can just sort of vanish again and go somewhere else. It's like a TARDIS, I think. But, you know, it's taken the form of a medieval tower instead of a 1960s police box. But yeah, this is kind of the rest of the game. Peter prefers to work underground than outside. I think it's true. I prefer to work in man-made underground locations, because there are some natural underground locations that I think would be equally sort of... I don't want to say boring, but I do mean boring. it's possible that if I get to the end of this map area, we will at least be able to visit the next. Oh, it's an Etin or something, or a troll. Oh, he's tough. It's not an Etin because they've got 2 heads, or is it Etin? Not sure. I think these are trolls, mountain trolls. I think we might be there. Are we there? No, we're not there. I'm way less familiar with this part of the game. I don't have to, you know what? I don't have to stop and chat to all these boys. I can build myself a whole army of gnolls who want to follow me and kill me. No. There are bits later on where it gets really windy if you like climb the mountain, because you get sent up a mountain to deal with a dragon or something like that, and while you're climbing the mountain, you can just get blown off a path like this and just die. You can fall to your death in strong winds. I think that's in this game, or it might be in the second one, but Mein Camp. That's German for my camp. So this is the hub world of the second act. So I thought I'd just show you this, and then we'll kind of maybe we'll go play the gauntlet, or I can show you the final. I can show you my character from the save that I made from just before the final boss, and you can see my sick armor and sword. So oh, and this is good actually, because depending on which character you pick in both of the games, this one and in the sequel, certain characters will react to you differently. So if you are a dwarf and you come and speak to this dwarf,
Brother, can it be you have returned to us? I fear you have returned to us in a dark hour.
So these guys know you, but I think if you turn up as either the archer or the sorceress, this guy's, to begin with, a little bit standoffish. He's like, who are you? You know, things aren't going well for us. We've got gnolls and dragons and stuff. We don't trust strangers at the moment. And you have to sort of say, it's okay, I'm here to help. It's been too long. What happened here? Where's the rest of the clan?
This camp is all that remains.
Anyway, some bad stuff happened, and there was a party that went up to light a fire on the light a signal on the mountain, and they haven't come back. This is the new merchant.
How can I help you, brother?
I don't know if you get better rates maybe as a dwarf in this part of the game. I'm not sure.
Welcome, brother. If you're in need of a weapon, you've come to the right place.
And here's the stuff he'll sell you. So it's, new weapons now. Got a flaming burst masterwork longsword, 12 grand. Masterwork Morningstar of Disruption, very useful for fighting zombies. A mithril scimitar, +2. Oh, the Masterwork Greatsword of Speed. Look at all the bits coming off it. It's all spiky. 26,000 gold. Iron Shield +2. And I think, has he got any plates? No, he's got chainmail and elven scale mail. He's got bigger potions, some amulets and stuff. So that's all very exciting. But what's most exciting of all is when you make it to, say, the Hall of Remembrance, just before you fight the final boss, and you look like this because you've got full plate armor and all this stuff. A flaming adamantine scimitar of defense, an icy burst adamantine mithril scimitar, flaming mithril scimitar, spiked mithril morning star, jeweled masterwork hand axe of defense, keen mithril scimitar. The onyx sword does 90 to 100 damage. It's worth 89,000 gold, and it's a special one-off sword that was like, I don't know, made from something. The big bad is weak to it, basically. Oh, that's got like blood on it. Cool. So you can oh, look at these massive potions as well. 104 extra healing potions. Have I been cheating? I've not. This is just the kind of thing that you get given at the end of the game. And, I've got all my stats up. We've still only got Bull Rush, but it's not even... I don't think it does go faster or longer. But we've got ghosts wandering around. And, yeah, if you... Oh, this guy. If you fight or speak to... You speak to this ghost here. Spooky!
Are you prepared for your final battle?
Very, very Halloween coded.
Our spirits may guard you while you gather your strength. Our spirits will watch over.
Oh, he's very spooky, isn't he?
We will shield you from her eyes and keep you safe.
So you encounter this ghost, and he says something about, oh, can you do this side quest for me? And if you say yes, I'll do it. I think that's how you end up with the onyx sword. You gather a load of onyx together, and then you go and craft it in like a forge, and then you get this super, super powerful sword that makes the final boss fight really, really, really easy. But if you don't help him, not only do you obviously not then get this sword, but he actually turns into a boss fight, I think, like a sub-boss, and you have to then fight this ghost before you even go on to fight the final boss. So, with zero context, why don't we just head up to Eldrith's watch and see her. So this is a woman who died defending Baldur's Gate, but she was so sort of like hateful about it that she kind of came back to life or something. She's like Darth Maul. Not here to trade words with you, Eldrith. We are here to stop you.
Then you shall die. I command this tower.
So she's sort of a vengeful. I mean, she's not a ghost, and she's not undead in the truest sense of. She's not a zombie or a skeleton, but she's kind of a. Yeah, I don't know. I think she just sort of came back from the dead because she's angry or something. But because I've got my onyx sword, you know, a couple of hits and she's already half dead, and then she grows bigger, and then a couple more hits, she grows bigger. One more hit, she'll be dead. There we go, and that's it. Good old onyx sword. And now, seemingly, I can't skip this. Oh, that's good. That's unskippable.
And so it has come to pass
well,
that I shall die twice.
Hang on, I might have to close the app. Honestly, it'd be quicker to close the app.
The tower will not hold.
Good. And hey, for the last... I mean, it probably won't take me half an hour, but for the last... In fact, I probably won't even be able to do it because it's really hard. But for the last however long, why don't we play the Gauntlet? Where we get to be the very cool man that is Dritz Do'Urden, who has armor that you can equip and unequip, but it doesn't affect how he looks because this is just what he always looks like. This guy, I believe, was in Dark Alliance, the most recent Dark Alliance. Was it just called Dark Alliance? Dark Alliance 2021? Was it Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance? Was just a game that came out on, well, everything. And I think this boy was in it. Yeah. But although you can equip and unequip your armor and it doesn't affect you, you can't not wield Icing Death and Twinkle. Can't unequip them, and actually if I pick up a weapon, which I think they will drop at random from chests and enemies and stuff. Maybe not from chests. I guess they're preset to just have 3 potions in them. But if you try and pick up a... God, look at all the critical hits. Yeah, they're these weapons are have ice enchantments, so you can freeze your enemies if you with a critical hit, and if you do that, then I think a second critical hit will died. It's tough. Those are some powerful spiders. You know, I dealt with spiders all right in the previous when I was just fighting them as my little dwarf character, but really difficult. I mean, I should be blocking, really. But yeah, if you do pick up a sword from an enemy, if it drops it, if you try and equip it, a little note comes up and says, Dritz prefers to use his trusty scimitars, Icing, Death, and Twinkle. You cannot equip this weapon. I've got a repulsion, which does that. Oh, and damages everyone as well. Oh my god. I'm just dying instantly every time. I've got no real ranged attacks. Problem is I'm just getting surrounded by what appear to be far more powerful spiders than your standard ones. I think I just need to take them sort of one at a time if I can. Need to be blocking a lot more. It's tough.
I have no energy left.
Oh no, I have no energy left. I've almost got no health potions left, and there are loads of spiders. And I think you have to... This isn't just about, like, getting to the end of the gauntlet. It's about clearing the gauntlet. You have to kill all of the monsters in the gauntlet. You know, if it was about, hey, you know, just leg it through, then you could try doing that. But and you've got 15 minutes to do it as well. So I guess that's just to stop you kiting a single enemy at a time. See, look how tough these guys are. They should be dying straight away. Oh, we've got Kobold Shaman. Oh yeah, see, if I try and equip this now. Just prefers to use only Twinkle and Icing Death. Okay, great. Oh my god! A super explosive chest killed a bunch of enemies, but also me. Anyway, so that's the really, really difficult gauntlet. It's not because Dritz is weak. He's actually super, super strong, and you can play as him actually if you've got him unlocked. If you go, I know you can't. Well, you can if you have to defeat the game on hard mode and then extreme mode, I think, or something. I don't really know off the top of my head. But hey, that's Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. I mean, there's precious little more to show you unless we, you know, were to continue through the game. But what's at the Sinking Temple? Is this me standing outside the Onyx Tower? This is my lizard friend, Slavus.
Are you ready? The tower waits.
Oops, no.
Are you ready? Listen.
I'm ready to go. The water stair. Oh yeah, do you have to go through... Okay, yeah. So, this is the base of the Onyx Tower. And, this is a pretty spooky place to be, actually. There's, like, gargoyles and stuff. I've got a big two-handed weapon here, which is... Oh, it's a bit much. It's a bit slow. But, hey. I've got my plate armor on, so that's cool. I went to school with Lizard Friend. Lizard Friend. 40 to 80. These enemies are so strong. I don't know what difficulty this save file is set to as well, because that can make a difference. But look, it just throws potions and weapons at you That's why I ended up with so much in my inventory in that final save file that I just showed you. I'm doing critical hits of like 150. Fighting like giant suits of armor that look like Dark Souls enemies. You know, it's pretty crazy. So, you know, as I say, it reaches a point where it's probably not the best game to have on stream, so we'll kind of call it there. But if you've never played this game and you want something that's gonna, it's to an extent it is a switch off brain and just play kind of video game, but that's sometimes what people want. And when you reach this part of the game, and much sooner than this as well, but especially now, you know, you're opening chests and pulling out like super fancy weapons all the time. That does 99 damage and is enchanted with electricity. You know, it's you just sort of reach a point where it becomes a bit of a, not a looter shooter, but a looter hack and slasher. And half the fun is just opening chests and picking up things that drop from your enemies. So I find this super satisfying to play, even if it's not necessarily the best game to play on Twitch. But yeah, so this is available on certainly on PS5, and I suspect Xbox Series. It also came out on this remastered version, and I think it also came out on Switch, because when I make the thumbnails for the streams, obviously we're making thumbnails for bits of gameplay that we've not played yet, if you see what I mean, because we're about to be playing it that day. Therefore, how can we possibly take a screenshot of a part of a game that we've not got to yet? So what we actually do is, you know, head to the internet and try and find a relevant screenshot. And what I did today was skip ahead to the bit where I know Khan turns up in someone's YouTube long play of the game, and I'm pretty sure it said press minus to skip skip the cutscene or whatever it was. Although, mind you, I was thinking, oh yeah, that's a Nintendo thing, isn't it? Minus, because, you know, the Switch has a plus and minus button. It's not the Wii has a plus and minus button. But thinking about it, the Switch doesn't, does it? Or does it? See, I've only ever played a Switch, like, I could probably count the number of times on maybe 2 hands, possibly even 1 hand. I might have only played a Switch like half a dozen times. So I couldn't even tell you for sure whether it's got a plus and minus. Yeah, it does, says Tide Author Dan. So I'm assuming, based on the footage I was watching today, the fact that it mentioned a minus button, that this game is available on Switch. So, hey, if you want to turn your brain off, and I know I'm not playing it properly right now, I'm gathering an entourage of gargoyles, but if you want to turn your brain off and enjoy a bit of hacking and slashing, and looting and shooting, you could do worse than the remastered version of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. So, there you go. It was spooky while it lasted. And hey, I think technically gargoyles are spooky as well. But I think we'll probably call the stream a little early today. Thank you for those of you who've stuck around this long. Slightly poorly judged on my part that it would only take us about an hour and a half today to get to where we wanted to be. But hey, we can all knock off early and go and enjoy our Wednesday afternoons. You know, hey, why not treat yourself to some cake or something? If you're free to go and do what you want to do right now, if you're not at your office or your school, well, you won't be at your school, will you? Well, you might be with time difference. Why not go and buy yourself a cake and eat it and enjoy it? Have it on me. You have to pay for it, but it's on me, figuratively speaking. Alright, well, there we go. Enjoy your cake, everyone. I'm sure we're all going to have one now. I think we do have some cake in our house, so I'm going to have some cake later, after my din-dins. It's definitely tea time now, but that's the end of the stream. I hope you've enjoyed the slightly spooky content today. It's only going to get spookier. So for the next couple of weeks, we'll play some spooky games. I haven't decided what they're going to be yet, but I'll work it out. I'll play some spooky games with you. And then, presumably the last stream of the month. Again, I've not mapped out my spooky content, but I guess we'll save it for the end. We will watch something good and spooky and slightly winky wonky bad visual effects together. Yes, shall we? I think we should. Tentatively, I'll give you an idea of what we might be watching. I think I'm going to gather together some more spooky stop motion and claymation. There's definitely something that I want to show you that I can't necessarily show in full. Maybe I can. I don't know if I can get away with it, but definitely there's like a spooky bit in it that I can show. And then there's a bunch of other spooky claymation and stop motion stuff out there, so I won't struggle to find that. I watched something very unnerving recently that I'm pretty sure I could get away with just showing on Twitch, so that's an option. So hey, join me on the last Monday of the month where we'll be watching some very unnerving plasticine models doing things that they shouldn't be doing. There we go. So I hope you have a nice rest of your Wednesday afternoon, and I will catch you on the flip side. I'll see you tomorrow for the joint stream. Blaze it. Alright everyone. Bye for now.